Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're looking at the Bubbly Bahama. This was submitted by Slugger1983 out on YouTube, and it's going to be a champagne cocktail. So we've done, now this will be our second one for the week. It's going to have a little peach schnapps, which I can't say that, peach schnapps. For me, with champagne, just alone, little peach schnapps, like 1 ounce of peach schnapps, 6 ounces of champagne. It's a good night. We're going to do a little standard apple pucker. Not sour apple pucker, but it might be okay. A little 7-Up right in there. We're gonna drizzle it with grenadine, and we're gonna start by putting a little sugar on the rim, and we're gonna stick that with a little lime. So what it is cut a little slice of lime, nothing too impressive. Put a little slice in the body, and then I can rim it this way. That'll get a little sourness on your first sip. What it's also going to do, I guess I'm gonna need this little measurer here. Then what I'll do is just kind of stick it in here, and since lime is kind of liquidy, you're going to end up with a pretty fancy looking rim. There you go. So now you've rimmed it with sugar, just plain old granulated sugar. You can use that super fine sugar you get for rimming sugar if you want to, or just regular sugar, which I did. And we're gonna, let's see, measure some stuff up, put some ice in here. So we'll throw the ice in now, because we're not going to be shaking this one. And don't put the ice in first, because that's going to make it very hard to rim it with sugar. So we'll start by, where's my cocktails? We're going to do this last. We'll put the ice, we got the ice. We're going to put in, we'll do the champagne first. We'll do champagne, let's see. Halfway filled with champagne. That's pretty easy. Doo-doo. Now the trick with champagne being that there's so many bubbles that you gotta kind of wait to see if it is making it halfway up. It's a slow process. I'm bored. All right, a little more. There you go, looks good. We'll do 1 ounce, or 1/2 ounce of the apple, just enough to give it a flavor. Doop. Pour that in there. We'll do 1 ounce of peach schnapps, which is the way I like to roll. And then we'll top, oh, that already smells good. I love peach schnapps. We'll top it with some 7-Up. Give it a little citrus scent. And we'll drizzle a little grenadine. If you can get it down the sides, that would be cool. Grenadine should sink pretty well. Dude, should be good. Give it a little sweet factor at the end, and there you go. That is your Bubbly Bahama. And what you'll notice is, because grenadine seems to be really heavy in pretty much everything, even champagne. So the grenadine pushes up on the bottom, and although you can't necessarily see the grenadine with the red apple in there, the bubbles are starting halfway up instead of at the bottom, because the champagne is actually floating on top of that neat little grenadine mix. Smells like, of course, 7-Up. Very tasty. The champagne's a little dry, but when you take that initial sip and you get that sugars, it lines your tongue with this nice sweetness. So when it follows with the champagne, it rounds out the champagne, really takes off the edge of the bite. No real alcohol. Peach and apple play really well in here. Well balanced, which is good because you did 1/2 ounce of the apple and you did a whole ounce of the peach, but together they seem like they're almost 1 in 1. Now, you're gonna have to control your sips because you want to be able to make it all the way around the sugar and have nothing left when you're done. So there's some experimentation to be done. Overall, this is a cool drink. It's very refreshing. Very unique. I haven't really had, there's not too many drinks I've had that have the standard apple and have like a taste that keeps that core but still keeps the other ingredients coming in without overbearing it. So there you go, that is your Bubbly Bahama. Thank you, Slugger1983. Yet another drink that he's created. I don't know if there's any that I haven't liked, but he must be a bartender. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. We're teaching you how to drink.